Departmental Autonomous Government of Cochabamba, Departmental Basin Service, within framework of the National Basin Plan, present the Master Plan for Rocha River Basin. What is a basin? It is a geographically well-defined territory whose waters are drained by a single natural drainage system. It provides a series of ecosystem services, which benefit both the population and the environment. Basins have a great diversity of users, mainly linked to use of water such as agro-production, human, industrial and energy consumption, among others. Currently, due to the scarcity and unbalanced distribution of water, in many cases, different users enter into social conflicts to access this resource. Additionally, current scenario of pandemic by COVID-19 changed lifestyle of people in the basin, increasing water consumption due to the need of population to have greater biosecurity measures for the care of health and disinfection measures. Under this framework, it is necessary to plan and comprehensively manage water and all environmental factors within the basin in such a way that it can help to re-establish, improve, and conserve the availability of water through an efficient use of the resource and environmental conditions of the basin, promoting a sustainable development of society and productive activities within it. In this context, the Master Plan of Rocha River Basin was developed under an adaptation to climate change approach, which constitutes a management instrument that promotes the implementation of actions or projects, with a focus of water environmental sustainability for social and productive development of inhabitants of the basin. Characteristics of the Rocha River Basin. Geographically, it is located in the country of Bolivia, Department of Cochabamba, covering 24 municipalities of this department. It has an area of 3,699 square kilometers, with a population of around 1.4 million inhabitants, achieving almost 13% of the population of Bolivia, which is distributed both in urban and rural areas. The Master Plan also identifies all biophysical and social characteristics that provide a complete characteristic of all aspects of the basin. Information that helps to identify 11 main problems that affect living conditions of the population and the environment. Main problems of the Rocha River Basin. 1. Low coverage of access to safe water, determined by low availability of daily water supply and the lack of access to safe water through networks for the population of the basin. 2. Low coverage in sanitation. The lack of sanitary sewerage service generates the use of latrines or open-air properties and elimination of wastewater in the open air, polluting the environment. 3. Water deficit for irrigation. There is low availability of water for irrigation, a situation that generates that only 49% of potential irrigation area is under optimal irrigation. 4. Unsustainable exploitation of groundwater. In recent years, a decrease in water table levels of more than 80 meters have been reported due to decrease in aquifer levels. 5. Loss of environmental functions and sustainable production systems. Logging and forest fires within the basin. Low presence of forest with native species, reducing above-ground biomass. In addition, we produce degradation of soil, which causes low agricultural productivity. 6. Pollution of surface and underground waters. Surface waters are polluted by untreated domestic and industrial wastewater. Groundwater has pollution levels that do not meet the Bolivian drinking water standard.
El río Rocha recibe descargas de aguas residuales no tratadas, hecho que no solamente es un riesgo para el medio ambiente, sino que representa un riesgo para la salud pública de toda la población. Debido a este escenario es necesario realizar monitoreos continuos. El proyecto GIAC apoya y capacita a la Gobernación de Cochabamba para realizar las actividades de monitoreo y de esta forma establecer una evaluación continua del comportamiento tanto de calidad como de cantidad de las aguas del río Rocha.
7. Areas vulnerable to hydrological and climatic risk. Geological characteristics of the basin and climate change produce constant threats to the populations such as drought, frost, floods, landslides, and mudslide. Being one example of greater social sensitivity is a disaster that occurred in Taquiña Basin due to the large number of affected families. 8. Salinization of soils. Generated by the characteristics of landscape, land use, and irrigation with high salt content groundwater. This scenario affects the productive agricultural development. 9. Absence of planning and territorial ordering and controlled urban expansion. There is a lack of implementation of territorial plans of integral development, municipal plans of territorial planning, and strategy of integral development of regions. On the other hand, territory shows a large amount of its surface occupied by urban conglomerates on areas of land with high agricultural potential and areas of hydrological risk. 10. Institutional weakness to guarantee equitable access to water and sustainability management of the basin. Authorities, regulations, public institutions, and civil society do not have sufficient resources to guarantee equitable access to water and sustainability management of the basin. 11. Insufficient awareness of the population about importance of water, hydrological cycle, and its relationship with ecosystems and human activities. The population does not have enough knowledge about the importance of caring for the basin and its relationship with guaranteeing their livelihoods. Objectives. The master plan has 10 objectives that respond to each of problems that characterize the basin. This in order to promote restoration of the basin, and with this to improve living conditions of the population that inhabits it. How do we achieve objectives? The strategic lines represent mechanisms to promote the effective implementation of actions and projects, and in this way achieve objectives of the master plan. Strategic Line 1. Water Management. This objective is to improve management of supply, demand and quality of surface and groundwater through the following actions. Regional and strategic for water management. Sustainable use of groundwater. Improving equitable access to safe water. Improvement of safe water coverage in the dispersed population. Efficiency in the management of supply of drinking water. Management of irrigation demand. Control of water pollution. Improvement of sanitary sewer coverage of peri-urban and urban areas. Strategic Line 2. Comprehensive and sustainable management of sub-basin, micro-basins. Its objective is to improve the processes of territorial environmental planning to order and contribute to sustainable management of sub-basins and micro-basin through implementation of following action lines. Management of integral control of micro-basins. Management of aquifer recharge areas. Management of natural resource of biodiversity. Use and management of saline soils. Planning and territorial ordering. Management of hydrological risk.
El control sustentable de cuencas y microcuencas se inicia en la parte alta. En principio con el control del riesgo de erosión y degradación para evitar deslizamientos y procesos erosivos intensos y disminuir el riesgo de inundación en la parte baja. El componente principal e integrador es el recurso agua, indispensable para
Los ecosistemas y la vida en general. Strategic Line 3. institutional strengthening of planning and management. It has the objective of improving institutional framework for management and governance of water in the basin. For this, as the main action line is operation of interinstitutional platform of Rocha River Basin, being the main responsible for promoting and operationalizing implementation of the master plan in such a way that its entire structure, Directory, Technical Council, Social Council, and Management Unit are articulated to give an effective response to the different municipalities and territories that are part of the basin about implementation of actions and projects. Strategic Line 4: Knowledge and Information Management. Its objective is to consolidate a knowledge and information base that helps decision-making regarding water management and the sustainable management of the basin. This through the implementation of a series of actions linked to monitoring and evaluation of quantity and quality of water within the Rocha River Basin. Strategic Line 5: Water Education and Culture. It has the objective of contributing the information of culture of relationships with water of different members of the population, reflected in a greater awareness of inhabitants about importance of water and care of the basin. Master Plan and its impact with the region.
El Plan Director de la Cuenca del Río Rocha es una herramienta de planificación que contiene proyectos y acciones en el ámbito de la conservación y manejo de recursos hídricos, el manejo integral de cuencas, saneamiento básico, entre otros. Este plan director contempla a 24 gobiernos municipales de la cuenca del río Rocha. Por otro lado, la gobernación viene impulsando lo que es la plataforma interinstitucional de la cuenca del río Rocha, que es un espacio de concertación, un espacio de diálogo entre los actores locales, los gobiernos municipales y todas las instancias que intervienen dentro de esta cuenca para poder lograr gestionar recursos e implementar los proyectos que están establecidos en el plan director del río Rocha.
In conclusion, implementation of the Master Plan of Rocha River Basin will allow development of actions and projects among all institutional and social actors present in the basin, so that together they contribute to effective and timely achievement of the objectives that promote improvement of living conditions of the population in harmony with water environmental sustainability of the basin.